Hello there, welcome to this class today. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Shaveta. I'm a certified IELTS trainer and I have been teaching IELTS for more than 4 years. And I teach on Unacademy Plus platform as well. You can people join me on Unacademy. And if you want to get the subscriptions, you can use my reference code, which is Shaveta, Shaveta. If you use this reference code, you are going to get discount of 10% on your subscriptions. Okay, so now let's have a look on the topic that we are going to discuss now. So in this session today, we are going to discuss ideas for writing task 2, and the topic under discussion is family. So first of all, I would like to make one thing very clear here. Such kind of topics are usually for general training aspirants. Alright, academic students do not get such topics. Alright, so this is going to be more helpful for GT students rather for academic students. But yes, in the worst scenario, even you can have such topics. So I would suggest academic students as well as general training students to go through the video to know that what possible ideas we have on this topic. So let's get started. Okay, so the first topic I have is family size. As we know, these days the family size is reducing day by day. Right, nowadays there are nuclear families rather having large families. Number of children are few. More and more couples are into work, and that are the things which need to be discussed in this topic. All right. There can be certain questions on this topic, like on family planning, on women role, and the children delinquency, right, due to women working outside. So such kind of topics can be discussed. All right. Okay, so let's have a look what ideas I have for you in this. The first one is families in many countries are not as large as they used to be. As I just told you, in the past time there used to be around 10, 15, 20 members of the family, but nowadays they have reduced to 3 to 4 members, right? We tend to live in small nuclear families rather than large extended families. So what used to happen in the past time, there used to be like uncle, aunts, their children, grandparents, all of them used to stay together. But nowadays we have just nuclear families, the parents and the kids. Right, parents tend to have fewer children. If we talk about the past time, then parents used to have around 7, 8 children even, but now they are like having very few children. Young children are no longer expected to work. Yes, in the past time, young children used to work, but nowadays, as there is a lot of study pressure, as well as the children these days are very pampered and they are not expected to work. Nowadays, both parents often work, as I just talked about, that now husband and wife they work. It costs so much to bring children up. It is more difficult to raise a large family. So nowadays, as inflation is increasing day by day and everything is getting costly, right? Due to which it has become really hard to raise a large family. Alright, so investing money on 1 to 2 children is going to be enough. Working parents. So there are certain problems with the working parents. So let's discuss them. Children and their parents seem to be less close nowadays, as I just told you that these days parents work, due to which they don't have much time to spend with their children, right? And due to this reason, the relationship between them is fading. Parents spend less time with their children as they are very occupied with their work and they don't have time to spend with their children. Women traditionally stayed at home to cook, clean, and look after children. Nowadays, both parents often work full time. Yes, initially women were restricted to their houses. They used to involve themselves into the household chores, but nowadays they go to work, they go to office, and they spend less time at home. Busy parents have less contact with their children. Yes, as they are very occupied with their work, they spend maximum of their time at their offices, so they are in less contact with their children. Children spend more time with friends or surfing the internet. So definitely children have like deviated their attention from their parents to other things, to their like nowadays they are more into their friends, or they have a habit of surfing on the internet. Negative effects on children. Many parents have no idea how their children spend their time. Right? It is really very important for parents to take care of the things about their children, especially what they watch and with whom they spend time. Right? This is because the growing period is very crucial. If parents do not provide proper care to their children, then their wards or their children may fall prey to some bad companies. Friends, television, and the internet become the main influences on children's behavior. Yes, these days parents have no time to teach their children moral values or good values. So nowadays they are more influenced by the television. Teenagers are influenced by peer pressure. Yes, the friends pressure is like on the words these days. तो उसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है that teenagers get influenced by their peers. Alright, juvenile delinquency is on the rise. Juvenile delinquency is that these days more children are into crime or into the criminal activities. Right, as parents do not have time to spend with their children, due to which it is considered that there is an increase in juvenile delinquency. Okay, so old people is one important part of a family, so this is really very important for us to discuss this as well. So as the couple is working these days, so they don't have much time to take care of the old people as well. Right, but traditionally caring elderly people was traditionally the responsibility of families. Adults had to look after their elderly parents. Nowadays fewer elderly people are looked after by their relatives or by their families. They are sent to some other places. Residential homes provide care for large numbers of elderly people, as I mentioned. Some families are unable to look after elderly relatives. There can be like financial issues, there can be many other issues, due to which the families these days are not able to take care of the elderly people. Families tend to be smaller these days, and women have full-time jobs. Care homes provide a professional service for senior citizens. So these days there are many facilities available, many such services available, which provide care to the senior citizens. Nurses are better trained than family members. So nowadays we have experienced nurses, well-trained nurses, who are good at taking care of the elderly people or old people or aged people. All right. So there can be an opinion essay on the same. So the opinions can be: the best form of care for the elderly depends on the family situation, whether they are financially good, whether they have enough space to accommodate, and many other factors. It depends on whether family members have the time and resources, as I mentioned, because both the parents or the couple these days are working, so they don't have much time to spare to take care of the aged people. We all have a responsibility towards the older people in our society. Government should invest money in facilities and training for care workers. So these are the opinions that you can provide if there is an essay on such kind of topic. If there is any other concern apart from this or any other topic you want me to discuss the ideas on, you people can text me, you people can leave me a comment, and definitely I'm going to answer all your queries. So thank you for watching this session. Please do not forget to like this video. You can subscribe this channel as well, and do share it as much as you can. Thank you so much. I'll appear again with a new course, with a new session on a topic related to IELTS. Thank you very much.